Alright guys, welcome back. We got new objectives. If you want those easy Titan shards first, then just type 123, search for that Spider-Man, his defensive utility. Pick a 2018 champ if you want to double up on getting the 2018 objective this week as well, because we have that side quest with 2018 champions. So grab a 2018 champ, do the duel, and you do that 5 times, get your easiest access to some Titan shards. So very easy fight there. And then we are going to do the first of the 2 objectives for the Royal Hunt so that you can finally get your hands on that 1 to 2 7-star gem, Glorious Gems rank up crystal. So this in 6.4.5, you have to do Shuri against Namor. In order to get to Namor, you're going to have to go down and then to the right towards Doctor Strange and follow that path, and there are a number of fights on this path. The nodes are not the worst. It is going to be Prey on the Weak, Power Struggle. You're only going to get power when the opponent gets a bar of power, but if he uses a bar of power, then you lose your power. So someone without buffs is going to help you, but on this particular path, there is a Scarlet Witch, which it can put poisons on you. There is a there is also a Mephisto that has the Incinerate, which is why I brought Void as an Incinerate immune champion, and you are also going to have a Mr. Sinister, which can be very annoying if you have someone who can deal with his degens or the bleeds that he puts on you and converts to degens. Viv is always a good option there, but I did get through it with Stark Spider-Man, so I will show you what I did. I did fast forward through this for the first few fights, but I'll still walk you through what I did here. Nothing too exciting. I hate fighting Doctor Strange, his special 2. I still can't evade fully after all these years, and even the special 1 was driving me crazy because I always hate that camera angle change on his special 1, but it's fine. I just brought in a Red Guardian, and that I don't think I ever used him again. And then I used Stark Spidey for a couple of fights here. Nothing really crazy on the Psylocke. It's really, I think I ended up bringing Warlock for the Scarlet Witch just to have some poison immunity. Warlock would have also worked really well for Sinister, but I played kind of poorly, and there's no reason to use 5 stars. Bring in your best champions. I just figured, compared to the other weeks where it was only a few fights, this actually has a lot of fights on the path in order to get to the objective, which is the Namor fight with Shuri. And just to show you that it's not as bad as it seems if you don't have, I guess, a crazy roster, but you might have to, if you have a lower roster and you're still doing the objectives, then, it doesn't matter. Here, even with some lower level 5 stars, I didn't even put strikers on them, and you can still get through it, no problem. So again, use Stark Spider-Man again for Venom the Duck. If you have an America Chavez, she will rip through this path for you because she deals with the power gain, and she just hits extremely hard. So really good champion there, but it's not as bad as it seems. Again, the only problem with some lower level champions is the more times with Aspect of Illusion, the more times you give them a bar of power, the faster they're going to get to the next bar of power. But even with someone like Stark Spider-Man, you can almost, I end up cheesing him a little bit where you can get a bunch of specials in a row and then drop a heavy, like push them all the way to special 3 with the stun on the special 1, and then use a heavy attack to bring them below bars of power, and then go right back to hitting them again. So it can work out okay. And I didn't play great here with Warlock, but got the job done anyway against Scarlet Witch. So again, nothing too crazy here. But I should have, I can't remember if I used him for another, yeah, I got clipped. Yeah, that's all. I just get hit. But again, I didn't spend any items on it. I didn't end up healing up at all. I just went ahead and got through it. And now I did not test if you could knock down Namor to very little health and then tap Shuri for the win. So let me know if that's still a thing. I know you're supposed to solo the fight. That's what they said, and then there was a mistake, and they didn't change it, and they were going to change it for the second week, but it still kind of worked for the second week, as long as I think you didn't revive the champion. But I just went for the solo. I went with a pretty only a rank 3 or 4 5-star Shuri, and still got the job done. So you should be able to get the solo, no problem. And again, it is a bit on the energy annoyance this week, in terms of if you fail, having to go back and redo it again. But it is just some energy, and you have a couple days to do it, so it's not so bad. So we got through, and then here's that Mephisto. I brought in a rank 4 5-star Void. Again, I didn't even put any strikers on the champions. So here again, nothing too crazy. Just again, if I can stay close to Mephisto, just have to be careful that you don't let his power gain get too out of control, and let him throw those specials, so you don't have to deal with a potential special 3. And again, once you're over a bar of power, you can throw a special. You can gain power that way. But once he throws a special, then you lose your power. So that is how the node works. It's not too bad, but it is annoying that there's a lot of fights on the path. I will do the same thing for the fight in 6.4.6. It is also similar to this, where it's like half of a path that you have to get through to get to Carnage in 6.4.6. So I will have a second video coming out, hopefully soon after this one drops, for that one as well. So here again, just letting Void's intimidating debuffs do their thing. And got the Fear of the Void. Throw another special. We're almost done. Again, I did fast forward kind of through these ones because I did use lower level champions. It would be done a lot faster if you bring in your top champs for this. But again, just brought in some stuff so that if you are on the lower end of the scale in terms of your roster, you can still get it done this week. And then we've got the Mr. Sinister. And again, I could have gone with someone like a Warlock if I wanted to heal him up. Instead, just went in with Stark Spider-Man and just tried to avoid letting him get to a special 1. Even though he does heal up from crits, I did get to like my 10 precision, and then tried to get at least bigger crits. And so he doesn't heal up all of it. So even with a 5-star Ascended, I think this is Ascended from one of the previous objectives that we've had in the contest. So here I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of my ability to keep throwing those special 1s. And I use the striker on this one, and then eventually heavy him down, and then push him back to a special 2, let him throw the special 2, and then I'm going to let the concussion disappear. So if I do try to parry or throw another like heavy or special, that my stun sticks, and then we go into another rotation of throwing our special 1s, and we finish them off. So worked out really well with Stark Spidey. And last but not least, the actual objective of the fight, which is Shuri against, Shuri here, a rank 3 5-star Shuri against Namor. The only thing here is you want to make sure he is throwing his specials. I guess you want to be careful that when he does get when he gets into his mode where his like outrage gets to 30, that he doesn't shoot up right to a special 3 and throw a special 3 on you. But it is pretty easy to just stack your shocks on him with these special 1s. Let him throw his special 1. It's pretty easy to evade, and he will go down pretty nicely in this one here. They're big, heavy, get a bunch of passive shocks on, and I just keep spamming the special 1. It works out really well, and when he does get to 3 bars of power, he gets to his like 30 charges, and then he starts going down in power, so he's not going to get to a full 3 bars. But here we go ahead and just keep spamming specials the whole time, those shocks add up and take him down pretty easily. So I think it does take like 90 hits or so, but again, this is with a rank 3. It'd be really easy with like maxed out 6 stars or your 7-star champions. You'll get through it very, very, very fast. But again, I went for the solo because it's definitely possible. It's not very hard. Again, if you have, just making sure you have Shuri for this fight, and you should be okay. So there we go, one more special, and we can go ahead and claim the objective. We can just quit out of the quest. We don't have to finish it. If you haven't finished the path, maybe it's an opportunity to do that, but I'm just gonna quit out, and there's the objective. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.